This is the Schrade Needle SCH-F44LS fixed blade boot and belt knife. Stealth, dignified, and lethal. The Schrade SCH-F44LS Needle is a formidable spear point tactical boot blade, crafted from 7CR17 MOV stainless steel. Polished to a razor-sharp edge, the narrow blade is 60% fine edge and 40% serrated on both sides, with a blood groove running down the middle of the non-reflective black-coated steel. Designed for survival, combat, tactical, and self-defense situations, the needle gives you double the cutting edge of a standard knife. Plus, you get the added power of two serrated edges that are designed to tear quickly through difficult materials, long after most other edges are dangerously dull. The contoured TPE handle absorbs shot, is comfortable to hold in any position, and has a form guard toward the blade to keep your hand planted where it should be. A bottom lanyard hole accepts common nylon and paracord for added security. When not in use, safely store the needle in its black leather sheath with handle strap. Release the needle into action with the flick of your thumb. The rear spring steel clip allows the knife to be covertly carried behind the back, on your belt, or for deep concealment, on a boot. Designed for use in places humans fear to tread. Crafted from premium materials and built for a lifetime. This is the Schrade Needle SCH-F44LS Spear Point double-edged boot knife.
The EX-F01 is a precision-built, high-performance powerhouse that effortlessly fits the role of a tactical or survival tool where durability is paramount. It was designed by former Marine Recon and renowned custom knife maker Alan Aleschwitz and is proudly made in the USA by Hogue Incorporated. It is available in two sizes, a 5.5 or 7-inch blade. The full-tang construction is made from A2 tool steel and comes in a heavy-duty drop point with a flat grind. Each knife is honed by hand and cryogenically heat-treated for exceptional cutting performance. All of the models feature an abrasion and corrosion-resistant, kiln-baked Cerakote firearms finish. Colors are matched with the handle scales for a low-key visual footprint. The scales come in our patented Damascus G10 composite and Cocobolo hardwood. Holes in the end of the handle and base of the blade allow for multiple lashing points or the addition of a lanyard. Damascus G10 models come with a Torx tool that allows you to stow small items in the spaces of the skeletonized handle beneath the scales. The handle is fully sculpted for exceptional ergonomics and features a pointed pommel that can be used as an impact tool. The intelligently designed sheath features webbing on the front and back, allowing for belt carry or attachment to MOLLE-compatible systems. Made from ballistic nylon with a polymer insert, it is built to last and can be expanded on with our optional MOLLE pouches. A length of paracord is included. Elegant yet tough, the EX-F01 has been designed to easily overcome demanding tasks with reliability and ease.
This is the LMFII. When you're looking for a fixed blade knife, LMFII is where it's at. Drop point blade, serrated edge, really thick, ergonomic to your hand, spike pommel. The LMFII was originally designed to get aircrew out of a downed aircraft by cutting their way out or breaking their way out. Non-conductive handle, if you got to cut wires, it's not going to electrocute you. Designed with 3 holes so that you can create a lashing and actually create a spear with it. Tell you what, this was coming at you, you're in trouble. It wouldn't be right to have a heavy-duty knife without a heavy-duty sheath. This sheath right here has MOLLE attachments for your vest, belt loops to put on your belt. Knife comes in and out both ways. Even comes with a sharpener. So if you're in the field, your knife gets dull, get it sharp, get right back on task. Made in America, right here in Portland, Oregon. This is the LMFII.
Austin McGlawn, and I'm from Columbus, Georgia. My knife is the Rakkasan, derived from my old unit. I was in the 187th Infantry, 101st Airborne Division. In World War II, they were the first paratroopers the Japanese had ever seen. So they didn't have a word in their language for paratrooper. So the Rakkasan is Japanese for men falling from the sky from umbrellas. When I originally started this design, I wanted to make something that was a tool that could also be a good weapon. And then I carried it and beat the hell out of it for a while, see what kind of abuse it could take, and I was very pleased with it. So I sent this to CRKT, and they beat it up for a while, and then they used it as the model that they built the Rakkasan off of, with very minimal changing. You've got a really good point for detail work, skinning, slicing, but then it's got that recurve, so it's got a lot more power when you chop. It cuts like a knife that's bigger than it really is. This is a really big handle. It's bigger than most of the knife handles. In fact, it's almost disproportionately large. This was designed to be carried on equipment. I wanted it to be something with no mechanical snaps or anything that you could access very easy. It would come into hand, ready to use, even with gloves, in the cold, in the rain. You could do whatever you needed to do with it, and it was done, you could get it away really easy. Originally, I did my Carta, they moved to a G10, and honestly, I kind of like the texture on the one they did better because it's a little grippier. It's just really neat to see how you can go from my handmade design to something that CRKT produces for its people. It's just really amazing. And the best part of that for me is the way that it gives back. The Forged by War program is something I've been honored to be a part of each year. Veteran knife makers use their combat experience to help develop tools for the next generation of warriors. Each of the makers gets to choose a charity that means something to them. Columbia River donates 10% of all of its proceeds from this as the profit to the Green Beret Foundation, which is my charity of choice. I like the fact that if you want one of my things, you can go out and help an outstanding organization because I'd rather them benefit from it than me. It's just something that's very humbling to be a part of. I can't speak enough to that.
The Talon FMC full mission capable tool by Buck Knives is a versatile blade that can be deployed in jungle, land, and tactical warfare by special op, tactical response teams, general infantry, and survivalists. The Talon FMC is designed to master all terrains and conditions with expert results. Patterned after the Fro, a traditional chopping tool, this blade is made to abuse. A full tan construction places just under a 1/4 inch thick solid piece of 5160 carbon spring steel in your hands, and the stepped micarta handle is sure to absorb the shock of any punishment you can dish out. Features include a functional and aggressive 5-inch multi-purpose saw on the spine, allows square notching, excellent for setting snares and traps. Full curved blade edge, weight forward design, allowing 3 times the cutting force, exerting less energy. Full 2-inch serrated edge for cutting thick fibrous material. Flat ground frontal wedge or chisel. 2-inch long recessed limb hook with open face. Blunt end for hammering. 5 lashing points for spear attachments and multiple lanyard holes. Low IR emission ceramic coating. The sheath is just as Bravo Alpha as the blade. Multiple slots and holes that are compatible with QLS, MLS, and ELS MOLLE quick releases. Tons of carry options. High or low hip, left or right carry, interrupted belt carry, adjustable detent retention, detachable Kydex sheath with drain hole and canvas counterpart, blade securing cord tensioner with 550 cord, 4 feet backup of 550,